Welcome everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to on the notification bell to get notified whenever I drop any videos at all. Please, without wasting much of your time, I'll be teaching you this morning on how to design a flyer for church program, a church flyer. So no much background, like my channel always been. There will be no much background, just simple and straightforward. So I'll first open my Corel draw. Using my Corel draw, open the page, set it A4 size, then turn it to a landscape. Double click the rectangle as I always do. Highlight this, right click and power click it into the rectangle in the working space. So double click to edit the rectangle. So please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow up on this YouTube channel to get notified. So I'll go straight to get the backgrounds I will need for the graphics. Go straight to get the background. I think this is the background I'll be using. This speaks better. This is kind of like better. So this is the background I'll be using for the graphics. I'll draw my rectangle. Use my shape to convert the rectangle to curve. Put my pin. I'll apply my pin to make it look this way. Right click the background and I'll power click it inside the rectangle I've already worked on. So this is it. Then use my transparency to clean the base, so as when I apply color it wouldn't show much, wouldn't show that much on it. Use my eyedropper tool to pick a color, that will match it properly. Okay, then shift page down. So shift page down. Use my transparency tool to blend it properly. Blending it properly so that it match with the background. Finish editing. Then this is okay. So here now, shift page up. I'll apply the logo of the church. The logo of the church. Then write the name of the church, Divine Power Intercessory Ministry. Good. So I'll break it into two using one font. Don't forget, while you're designing, whatever you get to do, you mustn't exceed 3 fonts. You mustn't exceed 3 fonts. Using my shape tool, I will remove the space in between. Ctrl K to break it apart. So at most 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you're supposed to have been done with designing a church flyer, if you have in mind what you really want to achieve. So for the background, you can get it on free picks. You can get the backgrounds on free picks. So this is it. I'll double this, press present, lay it at the altar of worship experience. These are graphics I've done in the past. It's not like it's a fictional graphics. It's not fictional. So I'm applying my second font. What you understand is this: the very first font I would use should be the base of other fonts to be used. The second one should just be a second font to make the very first font is the font I will continue to use throughout the graphics. I'm using this one to make it bolder, to bolden this thing properly. That's why I'm using the second one. In all my graphics and in all the videos I've been sending to you people, you will notice I use just two fonts most of the time. I make use of just two fonts. Expand it properly. So here now put the picture of the senior pastor of the church. Bolden the picture properly. So this is his name. I've written his name earlier. And done everything about it earlier. So when it comes to graphics, when you want to arrange pictures for graphics for the ministers, the guest ministers, the pictures should come shoulder to shoulder. It should shoulder each other. It shouldn't be like head to head or whatever to whatever. When it gets shoulder to shoulder, it will become very bold. Even those that are not bold will be bold. So you have the chances of enlarging the pictures. So this is it. So this one will close it up. This one's own is to close it up. So this is it. Then I'll use my transparency tool to clean the sharp edges. One, to make the image bold. Clean the sharp edges. So here we have it. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to on the notification bell. This is heartfelt offering. Heartfelt offering. This is the theme of the program. So I'm using Montserrat. The family of Montserrat is what I'm using for the graphics. Ctrl K to break it apart. Okay, this is it. So whether I made the Montserrat bold, whether I made it not bold, it's always the same thing. Expand it properly. Expand it properly. Then I write my theme. This turn it 90 degrees. So this is what we have. So what else should I write aside the date? The date which the program is taking place. So this is it. So for this church in question, you'll be seeing most of the graphics I've done for this church because I'm contracted to design for the church. This is just a subsidiary of a big church you all know, which I wouldn't be mentioning. So most of the graphics that will ever run in the church will be carried out by me. It's just a contracted work. Now put the time. So how am I doing this? I noticed that at the base there will be much space, so I'll bring the icon for location. How did I get the icon? You press Ctrl F11 to get the icon. It's under webding. When you press F11, you go to your text tab. The text tab, you will see webding. Click on webding, you pull up all other icons through webding. That is the name of the text tab you use to get it out. Fill it already, and then I weld it. I'm welding this thing. Double this. So this is the church auditorium. It's in the church building. So where is the church building located? So about 12 Agion Plaza. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to on the notification bell to get notified whenever I drop another videos. Centralize it. Drag this downward, you copy fill. This is the color I want to use. Then if you're designing, there's something you ought to know. When it comes to writing the prayer line or the tag of the program, all those Jesus is Lord, those things are called footnotes. So while you're writing that tag, the footnote in question, it's supposed to be very small and catchy. That means the footnotes you're going to be writing, it's always best you use an italic font to write the footnote. But your italic font ought to be very bold and catchy. It will be small, but it will be catchy. That means it will still be very bold even after being printed. 1666. So this is it. So that is the more reason why I choose to be using Montserrat for footnotes. No matter how small it gets, it still would give you a very good result. So we'll head on to writing the names of the guest ministers. Close the space up in between it using your shape tool. Minister Grace. This is it. So this is it. I've been able to complete the graphics as we all agreed in this channel within 20 minutes as earlier agreed. So I will export it. Church Don't forget, while I'm exporting at JPEG because it's definitely going to get printed, and the DPI I'm using is 400. That is the DPI I'm using for every graphics I do. It's always 400, nothing less, nothing more. Thank you for still keeping and standing by